Hello everyone, I'm Alexis Thompson.
And I'm Andrew Faboni. This is Campbell Now. Former Campbell graduate Kevin Faulkner has been inaugurated as Charleston Southern University's 4th president. He was appointed in July of 2023 and took office in October. He is the first Campbell Law graduate and Charleston Southern alum to be appointed as a president of a university. Faulkner graduated from Campbell in 2001 and worked in multiple positions for the law school from 2004 to 2013.
Nicole Wingett has been named the Dean of Adult and Online Education here at Campbell University. She has served as interim dean of this department since August 1st, 2023. Wingett graduated from Ohio Northern College of Law in 2009 and started her teaching career at her alma mater. She has also been a member of the U.S. Navy for 20 years and was a part of the Kuwait and Afghanistan tours. She has been with Campbell since 2015 and has a wealth of knowledge to take this department to the next level.
On April 10th, Campbell University is hosting Thank a Giver Day, also known as Tag Day. The main event will run from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the academic circle. This is a celebration of all the wonderful donors who have helped make Campbell into the place it is today. If you have time next week, consider stopping by this event to sign a thank you note. All students who do so will receive a free Tag Day shirt. Once again, Career Services is offering a time to review students' resumes on April 10th. This event will be available to all students and will be happening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the first floor of the Student Union. Career Services asks that you bring a paper copy of your resume if you have one. If you're interested in creating a resume on the spot, be sure to bring a laptop or other electronic devices.
Today here on Campbell Now, we are proud to interview our current student body president here at Campbell, Dean Locklear. Hey Dean, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey Andrew, thank you guys for having me. My name is Dean Locklear. I'm a senior here at Campbell University studying political science pre-law. I'll be graduating this May and then going to Campbell Law.
Awesome, it's great to have you here today.
I'm glad to be here.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
So what are some of the things SGA has worked on this semester to positively impact students?
Sure. So in addition to working on legislation that reflects student concerns, one of the things that we are working on this semester is updating our Constitution. The last time it was updated was in 2020, so there have been a lot of changes within the university, within student government in the past 4 years, and so we're updating our Constitution to reflect those changes.
Wow, that sounds like a very tedious task.
Sounds like a handful for sure.
Yeah.
So what do students need to know about these proposed changes to the Constitution and these things coming up?
Sure. So we have a couple of major changes in the Constitution. One of them is adding a position on the Executive Council for Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging. Another change that we're making is making a couple of our committees permanent standing committees. Those committees are the Campus Improvement Committee and the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Committee. Another change is we're giving students more options for which class they run in. So if you're elected to the freshman class, you'll get to continue to run with that class regardless of your credit hours. So just different changes like that, different updates that are being made.
Some important stuff going on.
Absolutely. So the biggest thing that we want the student body to know, our audience to know, how can students get involved? This is something that heavily impacts them and we want to make sure that they have a voice as well. How is SGA making sure that that happens?
Sure. So for this proposed Constitution to pass, it has to go through 3 different steps. The first step is it has to go through Congress and get 3/4 of the majority vote. Our Constitution received that. The second is that it has to be approved by the University Student Life Committee. And then the third step is for the students to come in. They have to vote across 2 separate elections in favor or against our Constitution. I'm proud to say that in the first round we had over 90% of the people who voted in favor of the Constitution. The second round that students will have the opportunity to have their voice heard is on April 17th. And so we hope to have everybody's support for that. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to follow SGA on Instagram. We'll be posting different things about the Constitution on there in the next few weeks.
That is awesome. With that, we'd like to say thank you on behalf of us and our viewers for being here and sharing all of this information. We really look forward to seeing what's going on in the future with SGA and this Constitution changes. And guys, with that being said, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey Kyle. Hey Tyler. What's going on, Tyler?
My annoying roommates won't stop playing Fortnite, and I have my comm theory exam probably in a couple weeks, so I can't study.
I've had the same issue.
I know that, right?
I wish there was a place to study at. We should go to the library!
Here is one of the beautiful study rooms in the library, where you can do homework, work on group projects, and even use this gigantic whiteboard here. There's also TVs and computers where you can work on your presentations and work on your presenting skills. You could even hang out with friends. There's an abundance of books to choose from, for both class and your own reading pleasure. Do so, and 'tis well. What letters hast thou there? I can but thank you. 4 floors, 1 building. What's stopping you from coming on down to the library? Come and get your study on.
Imagine creating a piece of work around people you look up to and sending it to them. Would you get a response? For junior graphic design major Joshua Sledge, that is more than imagination, but a reality. As a part of a Typography 1 class, he was assigned to a project in which his goal was to share his work featuring famous quotes from famous Serbs. He then reached out to a few Serbian diplomats to express his work. To a surprise, Sledge received emails from the country's consulate generals in New York and Chicago, showing gratitude to him for using their quotes.
North Carolina is still in the game for March Madness. Both the men's and women's basketball teams of NC State universities won this weekend to advance to the Final Four. The men's team defeated Duke 76-64 and will play Purdue this Saturday. The women's team defeated Texas 76-66 and will play South Carolina this Friday. This is the first time in history that NC State has had the men's and women's teams in the Final Four together at the same time.
Lastly, on April 9th, CAB is hosting a cookie war from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This event will be held in the Student Union Ballroom. This event will be an all-out baking battle between friends and classmates for decorating cookies. So be sure to bring your friends and have some fun and make a delicious treat. And that's all for today. I'm Andrew Ferboni.
And I'm Alexis Thompson. We'll see you next week here on Campbell Now.